Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Owls Explain. And today I'm going to talk to you about Google Slides as an alternative or a supplement to using Google Docs in your online lessons. I'm going to explain to you how it can be useful in allowing students to work on a worksheet individually and then coming together and comparing their work with others and getting some feedback from the teacher. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm going to share my screen with you. And here I am, already signed into my Google account and on my Google Drive where I can create my documents. So instead of creating a Google Doc, I'm going to create Google Slides. Google Slides are basically an online alternative to PowerPoint. It's literally a presentation that you can create, but I'm going to explain to you a little bit later how it can work really nicely in an online live lesson. Okay, so I'm going to create my worksheet for my students. Let's say we've been practicing some grammar issue. So I'm going to insert a text box here and I'm going to create a gut fill activity. Okay, so let's say that my gut fill activity is ready. All I need to do is to right click on it here and duplicate it. Okay, and now I'm going to duplicate it as many times as I have students in my class. So I'm going to pretend that I've got 5 students in my class. So basically I've got 5 worksheets, and this, what I've just done now, is photocopying my worksheet. Isn't it cool? So we share the whole presentation with your students. So as you normally would, you would go into share, give it a title, save it, and then get a shareable link here and make sure that people can edit it. Okay, you would copy this link and post it to the chat box or send it via email to your students, whatever you choose to do. So once you've shared the link to your presentation, your students need to know which slide you want them to do. So each student will be assigned one slide, so one worksheet basically. So in order to for it not to get confusing, what I would do is to create a new slide at the very top, and in the slide, I'm just going to delete that again. And in the slide, I would just write the names of my students. So Anna, Tom, Ben, Vicky, Sam. And I'm going to say, Anna, you are assigned slide number 2, Tom, slide number 3, Ben, slide number 4, slide number 5, and Sam, slide number 6. Okay, and now what happens once you've shared the presentation with your students and they know which slide they are working on? Each student is working on their individual slide or on their individual worksheet. And once you've assigned each slide to each student and they know what they're working on, you can see your presentation in a little bit of a different way. Go to view, grid view, and here you can see how everybody is working on their own worksheet. So that's really, really cool. It's basically replicating real life monitoring. And once everybody's finished, you can decide to create an extra slide, or you can tell your students, let's all go to slide number 2 and let's work together, let's compare our work. Or you can just collate what you think is relevant and useful and create another slide for everybody to see and put their comments in. I hope that's useful, and please share in your comments how it worked in your lesson, and see you next time for another episode of Owls Explain.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, follow us and share.